Coach Gross, your team looks solid this year, picked third in the preseason poll. You also have returning preseason all-conference performers Evan Turner, Tova Sable, and reigning freshman of the year Megan Norris. How strong do you feel about your team for this upcoming season?
I'm very optimistic, but also very aware that we still have a lot of work to do to become the team that we can be. I think this time last year we had such a new group and a lot of unknowns, and it's nice to be in a position where we have the majority of our roster returning from last season. You mentioned Evan and Tova, two really amazing players who kind of established themselves as consistent scoring threats for us last year. They've both been working really hard this offseason to continue to elevate their games, and I think they're going to have tremendous years, and so they'll be leading us for sure. But as we know, to be the best team we can be, we need to have that good balance between perimeter scoring and an inside presence. And I think Megan Norris, who you mentioned, is really showing some amazing promise in the offseason, along with a couple other players that we have that also provide some depth for us in the post as well. So, yeah, we're just excited to get started and really looking forward to just focusing on improving every day.
Those three players are definitely going to lead the squad. Are there any other players that we did not mention that we should keep an eye on?
Yeah, at this point in the season, I think we're still kind of waiting to see who is going to be stepping up as a consistent player for us. We have a number of student athletes that we're really excited about. Players like Campbell Gray and Sydney Burns, who are going to be handling the point guard position for us and bring a lot of leadership in that position. We have, Lena Svanholm, who is back for another year after being injured last season, along with a transfer post, Allie Fitzgerald from University of Colorado. So with Megan, Lena, and Allie, we have a really strong post presence, and so we're excited about that too. So we have a lot of great pieces, and we're really working hard to make sure they all fit well together. There's a lot of opportunity for different players to step up, and we have various people that I know are going to do that for us.
You mentioned Lena coming back from injury, which is, of course, going to be huge, but off the court, she's going for her PhD in chemistry and chemical biology, the only active NCAA Division I women's basketball student athlete to be enrolled in such a program. Can you share what it's like coaching a player and just overall individual like Lena?
Lena is absolutely incredible. I've never coached a player with a more disciplined work ethic than Lena. Her desire to improve, the time she devotes to perfecting her skills, whether that was with her rehab last year or just on the court stuff, or, that carries over to her academics as well. She's a brilliant student and a tremendous basketball player. But I think the thing that I value even more about her is just who she is as a person. She is so kind, and she's such a selfless teammate. And so to have somebody like that coming back and being a leader in our program and really just setting the tone with her positive attitude, we feel very fortunate. And I'm really lucky that we get the opportunity to coach her for another year.
And as the team tries to push forward that postseason run, what is the main areas of focus the team is working on now?
We've really established that we want to have an up-tempo, exciting style of play. And we know that a lot goes into that. We understand we have to have tremendous chemistry, both on offense and on defense. Defense is something that our program has really emphasized. And when we were the years that we've won championships in this conference have been years where our team really, really values defense and works for that. So, we have a lot of areas where we know we have to have growth. The exciting thing is we have a team that is really hungry and is working really hard. And so I'm excited to see what the year is going to bring.
Lastly, I know that you and the team went on a foreign tour to Italy this summer, which I'm sure helps a lot with the chemistry, as you mentioned. What was that experience like for you and the team?
It was amazing. One of our main goals in our program is it's not just about winning championships, but it's to provide the most incredible experience that we possibly can for our student athletes, and that really extends beyond the court. I want our players to be able to do unique things and have experiences that they might not have had if they weren't here at UC Davis. And so Italy was one of those, to be able to not only compete over the summer, but to visit Rome and see the Colosseum and visit the Sistine Chapel and see the statue of David in Florence and just to travel the world together. It was very unique and a very cool opportunity, and something that I'm really hopeful that our student athletes will remember forever and cherish. And hopefully we can continue to provide these really unique experiences for them to help them have the most fulfilling time possible here at UC Davis.
Well, we're so excited to see the team kick off the season. Thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.